Iliza with the hard-hitting facts that hold you after. More importantly, we have a live studio audience. Yay! You hear that? That's not just like Alexis's mom clapping for us. That's like a bunch of people.
My mom wouldn't clap for
You
us.
haven't been introduced yet. It has not happened yet. You jumped the shark. Speaking of people who don't need introductions, here's Alexis.
Hi!
Oh,
I'm Alexis Archer.
Didn't do his hasta aquí.
Hola,
There we go.
non Mexicana.
Oh. With us as always is super producer Brian Gramo in the booth pod.
Oh, hi, ladies. Your makeup and everything is looking very nice this evening. Very sexy to see you back on Mondays at prime time.
What is that? What is
I
that?
know. Who are we today?
Who are you? Herman Cain?
I don't know what you mean. I'm just being my normal self.
All right. We're going to get to the hard-hitting facts that hold you after. You can't really see. This is so unbuttoned. It's so like, hey, ladies, like one button.
I think we all watched Jersey Shore before we came here, and that's what this is.
That's
what
his
the
Jersey
unbuttoning
Shore
is.
accent?
Yeah, that's what I think.
You sounded like a guy from Belarus on like a Quaalude, like trying to sell me speakers. I don't know what that was.
Oh, wait. I mean, I have some speakers if you want to buy them. If I do have some extra.
You sound like half of Two Wild and Crazy Guys.
No, it's half Christopher Walken, half some Russian. I will give you best possible deal. It's half.
No, it's half of Two Wild and Crazy Guys. Before we get the hard facts that hold you after, this just in, mini Dateline, Conrad Birdie, it's not Conrad Birdie, Conrad Murray, convicted guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the case of Michael Jackson. If it's involuntary, it's kind of like you got off.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was an accident.
You accidentally murdered someone.
Yeah, he kind of got off, but someone else is going to be getting off in him when he goes to jail for 4 years.
Heyo.
Wow, you just went for that rape joke.
I went right for it because I love Michael Jackson.
Dateline!
That was horrible. Let's all do it.
Dateline!
Stupid hippie gets naked in a horse. 21-year-old Jash Lawton bought, killed, and climbed into the body cavity of a dead horse. According to a police report, Lawton and her friend John Frost, had purchased a 32-year-old horse outside of Seattle in Washington. Soon after they bought it, Frost shot it in the head. It's a tongue twister. Frost shot it in the head with a hunting rifle, and then the two skinned it, and then they gutted it, and then she got in it and did a little photo shoot. Here's the pictures. Oh, there they are. It's gross. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, is there a point? Are they making
The point is art, asshole. The point is
Oh,
art.
the point is art? Then fuck that. I hate that when people are like, you know what, I'll kill an animal, I'll get inside of it, and if you're disgusted by the photos, that's what I meant. It's an emotional response to my art. No. I think it should have some sort of message if you're gonna.
The message is, I effing hate horses, which is what I thought you were gonna say. Like, I don't like horses. I think we should kill them and use their noses for purses because they're very soft. People were like outraged by this because, as you can see, they like gutted it and then she climbed in its body. But the information that I left out of the story is that the horse was actually very sick and already dying and scheduled to be executed. So
a sick horse is exactly what I want to climb inside.
That's fair. You are on point today. I think it was very Native American of her. She used all the parts. She ate it. She made art out of it. Speaking of Seattle and dying, I'll be at the Parlor Live this weekend. If you want to get tickets to come see me, you can look at info on my Facebook fan page. Anything else about the horse?
Yeah, I do want to say when I initially read this article, and when I say read, I mean really quickly skimmed.
You mean just now looked at the picture?
Just now looked at the
That I
picture and
provided?
said, what's going on? I actually thought they were PETA members, and that because the horse was being put to sleep, they were going to kill it first and then like make art and money and then show the world how like we're fascist.
Thought they were like alternative PETA members, like hipster PETA members. So they were killing the horse, but like ironically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was kind of like behind that. But now that it's just for art, I'm going to have to say fuck
This
art.
just in, Alexis Archer gets behind a horse. Dateline!
Dateline!
New York Marathon ended Sunday, so if you were trying to enter it, you missed out. I hate running. Kenyan Jeffrey Mutai won the men's division with a course record-shattering time of 2 hours, 5 minutes, 6 seconds. Shocker! A Kenyan won a running event. I want to see a fat guy from Baltimore win this. 5 Kenyans in the last 10 years won this race. And interesting note, Matt Goroski, I guess he's a Facebook fan and fan of our show, wrote this on my page. Thought you'd get a kick of this. The 6th place men's finisher in the New York City Marathon just shouted PR as he crossed the finish line. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
In the spirit of withholding information until the end of the story, PR actually means personal record if you don't say it phonetically. So that has nothing to do with us.
I'm going to take it. You
take
watch
it.
our shows, so do millions of others.
I'm going to take it, I'm going to shoot it, I'm going to get in his body. I'm going to make art.
I'm going to eat its liver.
Daylight.
Thank you. Healthy beasts, pox pops. Remember when you were little? You probably don't. And your parents wanted you to get chicken pox, that way you wouldn't get them when you were older, so you could get out of the way now.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, go play with the kid that has it. Well, parents that are afraid of chicken pox vaccinations have been scouring Facebook looking for licked lollipops of kids that had chicken pox, spit, and other items that chicken pox is on. And various doctors are warning against this because the odds, and anyone would know this, the odds of your kid getting chicken pox from those things are slim, but the odds of you getting hepatitis, pretty high. Also, sending virus-riddled candy through over state lines is germ warfare, and it's illegal, and it get you 20 years in prison. And then I assure you, chickenpox will be the least of your worries. Coming inside, Conrad Murray. Remember, like, it's just, like, if you did that, like, remember when we were kids and Mom used to take us down to the red light district and let all those hookers spit in our mouths so we would never get hookers? Having an audience here does nothing for me.
Viking Cat says pox pops.
That's what I said.
Is that, oh.
At the top of my thing, I said pox pops. You can't just
Oh.
take what I do and read it like I do with MSNBC when I get these stories. I changed the words around a little bit so it looks like I did some journalism.
I do think
Now
that.
they feel bad. Now they're laughing.
Were you to mention as a parent this to your doctor? Oh, I just, I got it because I bought like, ill lollipops and gave it to my kids. The state would take away your children. Like, I cannot believe that this is legal, and I cannot believe that it's not a form of abuse.
I'm so bored by this story. I don't care about kids. I don't have any kids. And I already had chicken pox. I have like a weird scar on my back and one right here that we spent 2 hours in makeup trying to cover up because I had chicken pox. Daylight. For Barack, we said, yes, we can. For Herman Cain, we're saying, no, we can't.
Nope.
Boom! There he is. There's your dad. In other news, Herman Cain is still in the race, and you better not say you don't like him or else you are racist. That's right, you're racist if you don't trust a dude who snaps at people, randomly bursts out in song, and kind of remembers sexually harassing women. This guy has all the makings of a crazy homeless person. You can laugh, it's not racist. America needs to get over the color thing. Herman Cain is a horrible candidate for president because he's a horrible candidate for president, not because he's black. Also, he's old. Herman Cain is 97.
No.
Yes.
He looks great.
I know.
Wow,
Americans
black don't crack. Look at that.
He's either
Is that
97 or
racist?
60 something. I'm
That
not
was
sure.
racist.
Black people say it.
It's not clever. It's hacky. Americans don't like the old, despite whatever experience they might have. Remember John McCain? Snippy and old. McCain. John McCain ran with Sarah Palin. I'm not done. I'm calling you when I'm done. John McCain ran with Sarah Palin to appeal to a younger demographic. Who's Herman Cain gonna run with? Maybe this thing. Sorry, Herminator. Sweet double-breasted suit, though. You know this isn't a wedding, right? Nice hat. What about you?
Thought that was a picture of you for a second.
I know, we established this last week when I showed you how dexterous my lips are.
I just thought it was a picture of you making a face. Also, I would like to say Maple Bear 90 says Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear! Ah, there it is. This anti-Herman Cain segment brought to you by Godfather's Pizza. Finally, someone was able to bring together Italian stereotypes with pizza. Finally. Ew. And just so you know, the closest Godfather's Pizza to LA is in Barstow. Ew.
I don't even
Yikes.
know where that is. It's so far away.
You haven't bought meth recently? Okay, that's fair. What? What's with the hand raising?
I thought it was a good way to show you that I had something to say.
You're
Hey, wait,
without
in
stepping
my
on you.
defense, not too hungry when I'm on a meth rage. Just saying.
So it's not the natural almond milk, it's the meth. That's what makes you so thin. That's what it was.
Maybe.
Alexis, it's very hard to call on you when you're here via satellite because we have so much money to have you
You're
in
right.
another building.
That is an excellent point. Another point. David Hasselhonch says black people also say the N-word, but that doesn't make it not racist.
Show's dying.
To my black don't crack comment, I think this is a perfect example of what you're talking. You look great. I think this is a perfect example of what you're talking about. I think the comment that I made about black don't crack, all I'm saying is that black people don't get old, which is not a negative thing.
Black people don't get old until they get like really old, and then you're like, oh my God, how old are you, Herman Cain?
But then they're like 102, and you're like, oh, that's fair. But what we're saying is that If you say anything about any race,
Yes.
regardless of whether it's positive or negative,
It's racist.
yeah.
Unfortunately. Just be very careful. We don't have the street cred to even talk about black people. It doesn't matter how many you have as friends. Dateline! Hodgepodge. Podge is a word I made up. Sunday, there's a picture that goes, Sunday, huge crowds of pilgrims ascended the Mountain of Mercy at Arafat, 12 miles outside of Mecca, where Islam's prophet Muhammad is said to have delivered his farewell sermon. Said to. Sunday marks the start of Eid al-Adha, a festival in remembrance of Abraham's near sacrifice of his son. The Hajj is one of Islam's 5 pillars. The other rules of Islam, of course, being you don't talk about the 5 pillars of Islam. The second rule being you don't talk about the 5 pillars of Islam. The third being if someone says stop, goes limp, or taps out, then the Hajj is over. And if this is your first night, you have to Hajj. Yeah! Yeah! A Hajj is, of course, required of every able-bodied Muslim once in their lifetime. Honestly, it looks like a toga party. But I have a feeling it's not very fun.
They look very clean.
I do, thank you. Oh, them.
You also look clean.
It's a clean
as I would
religion.
expect.
Also, there's another picture of this guy on his Hajj. Is he on a Hajj or is he with his girlfriend? Who holds him? How useful is like, that's not very practical. Like, give me your hip. And it's like pulling this sheep. How's it gonna walk? Mohammed? Whatever, I'm assuming that's his name. A lot of them are named Mohammed.
That was racist.
That's not. A lot of Muslim people are named Mohammed. Just like a lot of white people are named John.
I really want a show where you just like go and we call you racist until you actually get to that point. And you're like, no, that's not racist. And then you like totally go off.
You
the
told me to
board.
let you know if anything was racist, so I'm just doing my
According to
directorial
whose
job.
moral barometer?
Mine.
Why? Because you own the studio and all the equipment and the chair I'm sitting in?
All right, I'll go with that.
This weekend, I was at a comedy club, and I had somebody yell some anti-Semitic things at me, and it made me feel really horrible and really small and angry. And then for a second, I was like, oh, maybe I should be more sensitive about things. And then I got back to my hotel, and the first thing I said to the front desk person was, oh my God, there's a lot of black people at our hotel this weekend. So I feel like it wasn't bad. They're having like a conclave or something. So it's within what makes you comfortable. Also, if you say nothing negative, it's really in the eye of the ear holder, the ear of the ear holder.
Well, what was the expression on the ear holder's face when you just told her that there was a lot of black people in her
Do you want to know what she
hotel?
said to me?
What?
She goes, I know. White people always say, not racist, but they'll say things about other people when people are around. Just like other people say other things, like I'm sure an anti-Semitic remark's been thrown around your Christmas table once or twice. I'm looking at you, Lexus, AAA Archer. It happens. These things happen. No one's perfect. As long as you don't let your views of the world interfere with who you're friends with and what you... I'm not racist. Why am I defending this? I have several black friends.
I just have something funny today. 610G says, ha ha ha, I'll see you in hell, Iliza.
Why?
I just think that's really
Why?
funny.
Because I said there was a lot of black people at my hotel?
Well, clearly he doesn't know very much because
That's the
you're
thing.
Jewish, you don't believe in hell. So
Well, that's true too. Thank you.
Oh,
People
you're
are
welcome.
Our country is so overly sensitive about everything. Get over it. We have other things to worry about, like there not being a planet at the end of this year, and terrorists. Or was that racist? I didn't say what religion the terrorists were. Chickenpox. There. Mom's spitting on fucking chicken pop lollipops and setting them out. That's a form of terrorism.
I agree.
How did this devolve into this? I took off my shirt as a sign of peace.
That's not why you took off your shirt.
I took off my shirt because we needed
You
it.
can't just raise your hand like that. I get like Dateline balls.
Dateline tease.
Hold it. Ah, release.
Dateline.
No, there's no more Dateline. That was it.
Oh.
Man.
It was about Hodger Podge. That was my big thing, and then you guys made it like I was
so awkward right now.
racist.
So awkward right now.
I won't even if you know. You want to know how you know if you're racist for real. You know you're racist if when someone else says a racial slur, it makes you uncomfortable. The other day, someone said the N-word, like for real, and I got really uncomfortable and angry on the behalf of the person they were saying it to. That's how you know you're not racist, when you want to stick up for someone. Remember that. It could happen to you.
Or if you have friends of other ethnicities.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like if you only have white friends, then there's probably something going on. Unless you live in LA.
Or unless you live in middle America, or like Michigan, or upstate New York, like.
Or Switzerland,
Yeah.
or...
All right, let's get away from things that could possibly get me punched in the face on the street to a segment of the show that you will enjoy, because it wasn't my idea. This is I Need This. And this is the part of the show where we tell you about fun new products that you need to help make your life better and less racial. Alexis.
Okay, so I need this product, thanks to nerd-news.com, is a Hoodie Buddy hoodies. Utilized by HB3 Technology. Hoodie Buddy, they're hoodies where the drawstrings, which are fully functional, are actually...
How could a drawstring not be functional?
Wait for it.
You tie in a knot.
For it. The drawstrings are actually headphones that connect to your iPod or your iPhone or your smartphone or whatever, and there's a little pocket for your mobile device so you can walk around like listening without the cord, so like New Yorkers won't rob you.
Great. So as if teenagers in black hoodies with the hood up didn't look threatening enough, now they don't have to hear the cries of their victims as they pickpocket them. Cool.
I need that.
I think wearing you don't need that.
I need that.
No, because you work downtown. If you want to get butt raped, that's a great thing to just have that and not be aware of what's coming up behind you.
That's racist.
Could be we don't know who's behind you. Could be a large white person or black person. Everyone rapes.
That's true. It's the great equalizer. Everyone rapes.
It is a great equalizer. Rape is everywhere. And I'm not just talking like alleys and garages. We're talking floral section, produce department, big girls part of Macy's. Like, it's everywhere. So keep your eyes out. That's why Law & Order SVU is so popular. Look at this. Look what I do. It goes like that. Is that flab or is it muscle at rest? What is it?
I abstain from answering.
You have stains from answering? Gross.
That too. That too.
Okay, now it's time for my product. Because I thought that yours would be like some huge technological breakthrough and you've let me down.
I think it's incredibly useful.
My product is called the Pee Puck, and you put it in the tank of your toilet and it turns your water yellow. So it looks like there's always pee in your bowl. That's it. However, why you wouldn't actually just pee in the tank of your toilet for free, I don't know. But you can get a Pee Puck at www.hermancainforpresident.com.
Wait, can I say, because with the pee puck, it's a joke, and with your method, it's absolutely disgusting.
Okay, wait, let me answer that. Let me answer that with words and not just racial remarks, Alexis.
What were you going to answer it with? Like, dance?
No. What if I just,
Alexis have less clothing on now too.
I got hot.
It's a competition, and I am winning.
I'm color balancing
Stop.
things.
We're gonna
based
get off
on
topic
the
here.
way-
That gray shirt does nothing for your color. You look peaked. When it comes,
and it has a lot to do with
why
the shirt
is that
too.
gross?
Yeah.
Why is that gross to pee in the tank of your toilet? It's not like you need the toilet water. Like, oh, it's got to be spring water to wash away your poop.
What if your dog wants to drink out of it?
My dog can't reach. She's got fat little legs and.
Okay, let's be honest. Your dog eats other dog shit all the time.
Okay, you can't curse. We're on Justin TV.
Sorry,
Second
Justin
of all,
TV.
this isn't about attacking Blanche. This is saying, like, you were just like, that's really gross to pee in your tank. What does it matter? Like, if older pee gets in your bowl, that's offensive? So as long as it's fresh, new pee, then it's okay?
Okay, no, because the disc is not pee at all. Like, it's just colored water.
Yeah, you're not doing an upper decker with the pee and like leaving it in there. The upper decker is supposed to flush out everything.
Yeah.
It does.
Also, when you get to that like rare point where you have to fix your toilet and you got to put your hand in the toilet
How
water,
long does it
you're just
stay
sitting
in
there
there?
and you're like,
Who
I
fixes
hope
their
to
own
God
toilet?
this is
How
clean.
poor are you?
You just hope to God that it's clean.
Hold on.
And I will never be fixing your toilet.
I would never ask you to because I got my shit in check, literally. Here's the thing. Your toilet, doesn't the water from the tank come out or does it always stay right in the tank? Like it filters in the bowl, right?
Yeah,
So
and then it gets
eventually you'll get
flushed.
fresh water in there, right?
Yeah,
How do things work? You don't know the ergonomics of a toilet, Brian.
Let's just go with the fact that you make enough money where you don't need to know. How about that?
let's just go with don't pee in your toilet
I'm
tank.
not.
Why is this an issue?
I'm saying rather than buying your pee puck, which you
Next
can get
time
one.
I'm at your house, I'm going to drop an upper decker in your toilet, and then you'll see how unacceptable it is.
Next time you're at my house, how about you've never been to my house and there's a reason because you poop in the tanks of my toilet.
It's good. It's for demonstration purposes only.
If you want to get one of these things, I'd like to finish this because we went there. Strangenewproducts.com. It's called the pee puck. I still don't understand what is so gross about peeing in the tank of your toilet. Does anyone? None of you. You don't know. You're just sitting there shaking your head because you got lice.
No, because I don't want pee to come into my toilet
So what?
after it's supposed to be clean.
But why does it matter?
Don't you understand that by
What is the
by you peeing in it, you only get it once and then it flushes, then it goes out. But having the thing in there,
That's-
it'll constantly rejuvenate the yellowness and not actually be
No.
someone's waste product.
I get that. I'm saying so you pee in the tank of your toilet once. As a girl, you like get up on it and you pee
What
in
are you
it,
doing?
or you dump like a
Whoa.
cup in there. That water filters out through the bowl, so it's like gross, but it's not the gross. It's not like you're smearing poop on the lid of your toilet seat.
I think it's time for a commercial break.
Everyone's crazy but me.
I think
They don't know. They're high.
Just racist and
Racist.
dirty.
Racist. You're racist against things that are yellow. Coming up next, coming after the break, nerd news, who should be shot, and shows you haven't heard of. We also have a lot more, and we're going to continue this pee debate because I'm convinced I'm right.